of the WWE, okay? For the leadership of Triple Fraud, who doesn't even show up backstage. He doesn't give a does it feel like Mania season now, when I ruin everything, and book bad matches, You know what I mean? For the game, why don't you give us good content, But instead, Venom.
It's not easy.
He's talking about some, oh, well, this week I'm happy, next week I'm angry. She's got a split personality thinking she's Venom. We are Venom! No, we are jobbers! That's what you are! We are Venom! We are Venom! Eddie! Stop! Like Bronsanyo Reed. But anyways, that's cards and Triple Fraud doesn't put an effort in to actually build WrestlePalooza, okay, WrestlePagarbage, a solid, what was it, C? Was 1.03 million, which how he's the gamer in the Paul Levesque era, and his wife's talking about it. She's got a podcast. Undertaker's got a podcast. Dr. Libations has a podcast. Tyrese Halliburton has a podcast. Everybody's got a podcast, but we don't get good product. So I don't care. Romano Reigns is obviously very clearly something that I have. Codarius Rodington comes out, okay? He's got basically says, I have love, I have care, I have respect for those who can pick up in my place. WWE has assembled a super team of legends. And then he lists basically says, I have love. I was eyeing up Codarius Rodington's WWE Championship. Fatu, you know what I'm saying? Jacoby Fatu is out there basically talking to Cody back week. Triple Fraud finally had to step his game up and actually show some creativity and a little bit of Tonga, Mr. You know what I'm saying? Having people like Tama Tonga and Tala Tonga and Tonga Donga and Nabamba Damba and Lamba Damba, they actually are able to help out. Also, we have Jefferson Cobbithan, you know what I'm saying? Jeff Corner Cobb, Jefferson Cobb. That dude basically goes out. Thank God, as the New Day would say, you know what I'm saying? That the be a 6 to 7 each week. 6-7, you know what I'm saying? It needs to be a 6 to 7 out of 10 every week at the Triple Fraud finally had to fight back in what's called in 5 letters, 1 word, trash. And the rumor took place yesterday with Bronito Breaker and fighting against Codarius Rodington at Triple Fraud, you know what I'm saying? And Paul Heyman probably came up with the idea. One going to be Bronito Breaker versus Los Angeles Knight and Bronsinho Reed. We're probably going to have to stage Nicholas Khan, The Rock, the final boss, you know what I'm saying? Which would Samuel Zayn and Jay Yeatmaster. The same rematches with Los Angeles Knight, Jay Yeatmaster and Braun Breaker and Bronsinho Reed. Because he's probably going to lose the belt to either Punkinator or Bronito Breaker. So Triple Fraud has ruined Romano Reigns. Why is Romano Reigns two people, Codarius Rodington and now Bronsinho Reed, a superstar on the level of Codarius Rodington? The amount of times that Cody Rhodes comes out in a suit to tell us about respect and love for WWE champion.
The number of sex offenders.
I can't stop thinking about Punk, and I can't stop thinking about Randy. You know what I'm saying? But still, Romano Reigns is booked like a jobber right now, but I think Codarius Rodington is going to lose that belt within the Triple Fraud, you know what I'm saying, doing all these podcasting, creating and doing all these record gate, the game, stuff. We'll see what Triple Fraud does with his back against the wall. Triple Fraud lies. WWE lies. But you know what doesn't lie? The numbers. And for the last 2 weeks, SmackDown has had record low viewership in the history of the show. When you have a show that's been around for over 2 decades and you get back-to-back weeks of record low numbers of viewership, that means that your show has completely lost intrigue. It's lost what's called investment from the fans. And on top of that, that means that nobody cares about it anymore. And why do you think that is? Why do you think that is? It's because Triple Fraud sucks at his job. This episode tonight was an embarrassment. It was an embarrassment from start to finish. We watched Codarius Rodington. This guy. Triple H and Cody Rhodes are the dynamic duo. They are the brothers of destruction for this show. This show is so bad. Oh man, I mean, listen. Let's just get this straight, okay? SmackDown is single week. The wise words of Romano Reigns is acceptable at this point. Triple Fraud say, "I'm gonna take my baton. I never lost, yeah." And then all of a sudden, how many times is Bronito Breaker gonna fight LA Knight, man? How many times? Promo win? He says, "You know what? Lately, Oos, I got a lot of people in my ear. My mama in my ear, Roman in my ear, Jimmy in my ear." Y'all in my ear, I'm in my ear, I'm a jobber. You know what I'm saying? That's what Jey Uso Hey, I have a lot of respect for you, Jay. I'm proud of you, Jay. But how far are you willing to go? Now, I'm not talking to Baby Roman. I'm not talking to Jimmy Uso's brother. I'm talking to main event Jay Uso. How far are you willing to go? Jay then responds with, "Screw you, Punk. You're trying to make me the villain," even though Punk just said he's proud of him, so it makes no sense. Punk even does the one more time thing that Jay does when he comes out with his music. The number one contenders, the chicken tenders, the Popeyes tenders, the Wendy's tenders, the McDonald's tenders, the Burger King tenders. I don't even think they have tenders, but maybe the Chick-fil-A tenders then. The chicken tenders. Tender, tender, tender. That's all it is. You know what I'm saying? It's just chicken tenders all over the place. Because the Grande Lattes, Americano, Starbucks, Grande Venti Latte, Ariana Grande Latte, 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 they come out there. Jameis and JD McDonald's, you know what I'm saying? They had a match against JD McDonald's, who is a versus JD McDonald's. Fault of triple fraud. He's not an amazing in-ring performer. He's not going to be able to put on a banger. And then next week he's going to put on a banger. And we going to put on another banger. No, he's not like, no, the
Sister Abigail
DDT. And then after it happens,
she's not going to hit
yells
that.
out, "Yes, this is a new version of Alexa Bliss, and they put on a banger."
Wow. The venom. Oh my God, bro. You know what I just found? So it sucks. It sucks that. It sucks even worse now because it's not even Bray. It's his little brother, Bo Dallas. Bo Leaf.
Bo leave, guys. I believe this show sucks every week. Let's believe that. That's what I believe, just out of hatred. And then you culminated at Saturday Night Main Event. But instead, we got jobber after jobber after jobber after jobber over and over again. But yeah, continue. Sorry.